We are here today for a conditional use permit hearing for Larry Michelson. And is it Michelson or Michelson? Michelson. Okay.
Either works.
Yeah, we'll try and get it right for Larry Michelson. And it's for a building in Shoreland is the purpose of the conditional use permit. And we'll introduce everyone before we get started. Phil Harder, Planning Commission.
Mike Haugen, Planning Commission.
Lindsay Cartwright, Planning Commission.
Larry Michelson.
Alex Schultz, Planning and Zoning.
Dylan Olchen Bruins, Catawba County.
Are you there, Grits? Can you hear us? All right.
Yep. You can hear us good, just Wayne Mars. He's on the commission.
Okay.
He's one of
Yeah.
the commissioners, but he's on the planning commission.
Yeah.
Then I will call to order the public hearing for Larry Michelson for conditional use and ask Alex to read the legal notice.
The application has been submitted by Larry Michelson, you said?
Yep.
Larry Michelson requesting a conditional use permit required by Conway County zoning ordinance number 28 for construction of structures within shoreland on the parcel of property described as government lots 1 and 5, north of County Road 17 in sections 29 and 32, Township 105 North, Range 35 West, Lakeside Township, Conway County, Minnesota. Public hearing to consider said conditional use permit will be held at the Conway County Planning Commission by the Conway County Planning Commission on September 23rd at 12:30 p.m. The hearing will be held at the library in the Bark Center, 1012 Fifth Avenue, Mount Wyndham, Minnesota 56101. For any questions, please call 507-832-8287.
Okay, thanks. Alex, now Larry, if you just wanted to kind of tell us what you plan to do and where and.
Okay. First of all, there was a garage attached, not attached, but there was a walkway between the house and the garage. That garage has been rotted out completely and floor in it had sunk 4 inches in the front end, so the water stood in the front end of the garage. So I had planned to take the garage out and replace it with a new one on the same foundation, same footprint and everything. Then other thing is to take the horse barn down and replace it with a pole barn. It'll actually be slightly smaller. It will be a 40 by 26 with a 10-foot addition on one side for kind of a lean-to for a get-together place, to have fires in and stuff like that. And so those two buildings will be together. They will have slightly smaller footprint than the other two that were there. And they'll be in the exact same spot.
And that's just what they're looking at. If you want to, you can zoom out like that, and then
Okay.
that's the
Yeah.
permit application, but this is the map if you want to,
Okay.
if they have any questions for it.
Is this triangle piece, is that the property?
That's the first parcel of the property, and the second parcel is to the north.
Yep, it includes those 2 rows of fir trees up in there and that next property line.
4.5 pie sheet then.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's actually, the garage is gonna be going on that highlighted one, because I think that's where the
Yeah.
house is, and then the shed's gonna be going on the one above it. It's all gonna be considered, I mean, it is, I don't think they can parcel it out individually, because it's on 2 different sections.
Hmm.
Or maybe they can, and they just never did, but, this would be for both of those parcels, this conditional use permit application.
Is the house, the building you see in that bottom triangle?
Yep.
In the
Yes.
in the,
Yep. It is the one right along the east-west line there.
yeah. And then above it, in that other parcel is the barn?
Yep. Right where that kind of sketch mark is in there.
Yeah, okay, and that's where you plan, the sketch mark is where you plan to put the pole
Pole barn.
barn.
Yep.
Okay. Okay,
They're all way past the setbacks. In fact, the septic system's the closest thing to the shoreland, and that's out of the setback as well. which they've already approved the septic system. Becky, I think was out there maybe a month or two ago.
So what is the distance from the lake? Are we looking at?
All I know is that it was over 150 feet.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's within the 1,000 and it's.
Yep, the reason we're here is because it's within
Yeah.
1,000 feet of this lake, so. 150 feet is the minimum.
Distance away, thank you.
What is the topography of the land? Does it slope towards the lake shore?
The garage, from the front of the garage, that you drive into the back of the garage is probably a 4 foot drop off. It's starting to slope down towards the lake. But the garage is, the barn, the pole barn is flat and quite a ways away from any sloping land to the lake.
To the west.
Yeah,
After the garage, it gets pretty dramatic, I think, doesn't it?
yes.
Dramatically slopes down.
They, when they built the house and the garage, they must have done something to kind of level it out, so they had a walkout basement on the house. And it walks out onto about a 20 foot, 30 foot flat area, and then it falls off down to the lake. Not sure when the house was built, I think in the sixties, mid-60s.
Yeah, it was custom built. We went out there, I went out there when, the previous landowner wanted to parcel it out, sell that and then sell the other land connected to it. Whatever, how many acres that was, hunting land or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he actually gave me a tour of the whole place. I think it was like last year or something. What was his name? Jim,
Larry Nelson.
no. Jim, Jorgensen. Or, yeah, Jorgensen. That's the family.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's his son-in-law.
Yep,
Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
so he was actually selling it for, yeah,
For Larry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you right.
yeah, so
Yeah.
Jorgensen gave me a whole tour of the whole place and everything like that, so it was pretty, I mean, it's beautiful area, but, so everything he's saying, it's pretty much, it's cut and dry.
Just want to build it on the existing foundation, and
Mhm.
Yeah.
in fact, the barn will be on the smaller portion of the foundation.
The garage, are you keeping the foundation and the pad that the garage was on?
The
And you just-
foundation, but the pad, like I said, is
Okay.
way down, so it's gotta be.
Yeah, it'll be
replaced.
built back up,
Yeah.
but,
Yes,
so you don't anticipate a lot of dirt flow, it's all within the foundation is what you're building up.
yes.
Okay.
There'll actually be the wall on the lakeside, will be a new wall put up. About, I think it's a 54 inch high wall, cement wall that'll be put up
The
to.
old wall will come down and,
Yeah.
no one to replace it. Okay. Anything else, you guys? Findings of fact. We'll review, this is just a sheet, so we kind of meet all the requirements.
Okay.
Any public comment, did you receive?
I did not.
Okay,
Fine.
3.
Oops. All right, in granting a conditional use permit, the Cottonwood County Board should give consideration to the advice and recommendations of the planning commission and the effect of the proposed use upon the health, safety, morals, and general welfare of the occupants of surrounding lands. Among other things, the planning commission shall make the following findings where applicable. Question 1, has it been determined that this use will not create an excessive burden or hazard on existing parks, schools, streets, and other public facilities and utilities which serve or are proposed to serve the area.
Yes,
Yes.
single family dwelling.
Yes,
You're still there, Grit, it's good.
yes,
We said it's a single family dwelling, so that's our reason. That sound good?
Question
Yeah.
2. Will the use and appearance of the site be sufficiently compatible or separated by distance or screening from agricultural or residentially zoned or used land so that existing homes and adjacent residential properties will not be depreciated in value or adversely affected?
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
Same thing. It's a single family dwelling site. It's not a business.
Right. Has it been determined that the proposed use will not have a detrimental environmental effect?
Yes.
yes,
Has it been determined that the businesses or advertising signs will not be visible or adjacent to dwellings?
yes,
Visible to adjacent dwellings.
yes,
Is the use, in the opinion of the planning commission, reasonably related to the overall needs of the county, the existing land use, and the county comprehensive land use plan?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
yes,
Is the use consistent with the purposes of the zoning code and the zoning district in which the applicant intends to locate the proposed use?
Yes.
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 yeah,
Has it been determined that the use will not cause a traffic hazard or congestion?
Yes.
Yes.
yeah,
Has it been determined that the existing businesses nearby will not be adversely affected because of curtailment of customer trade brought about by intrusion of noise, glare, or general unsightliness?
Yes.
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 yes,
A thorough evaluation of the water body and topographic vegetation and soils conditions on the site must be made to ensure that, 1, the prevention of soil erosion or other possible pollution of public waters both during and after construction. Do you agree?
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
2, the visibility of structures and other facilities as viewed from the public waters is limited. Agree?
Yes.
Yes.
yes,
And 3, the site is adequate for water supply and on-site sewage treatment.
Yes.
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 yes,
If all answers are yes by a majority of the planning commission, the criteria for granting of the conditional use permit have been met. The conditional use permit will maintain the goals of the health, safety, and general welfare of the public.
Okay, thanks, Alex. It's determined that the majority of the planning commission answered yes to the 11 questions. Anyone dispute that? And we'll move on. Any other questions for the applicant?
no,
I'd entertain a motion to recommend to the Cottonwood County Board of Commissioners approval of the conditional use permit from Larry Michelson with a second. Second motion for conditions.
Second.
You make the motion?
Yeah, I'll make the motion.
Okay.
Second.
Moved and seconded, by, for the motion as stated. Any discussion?
no,
Discussion, all those in favor of the motion say aye.
aye,
Opposed, same sign, that motion carries. And then conditions we would have would be,
I can read them out for you.
we don't need 36 in there, do we?
Oh, yeah, that's mining. Just 28. I have just so many mining
Yeah,
meetings. We finally got done with them. All right, yep. So just, comply with ordinance 28, which, the shoreline criteria is already complying. Soil erosion control measures taken, just have silt fence just to make sure that stuff doesn't go back into the lake. Waste receptacle on site during construction. And to obtain all necessary, federal, state, local permits and fees, which, they pretty much already have.
yeah. A waste receptacle doesn't have to be a dumpster, but something just to collect the stuff so it's not flying around the countryside.
Yeah, I wrote down the dumpster.
Yeah, a dumpster's fine, but
Might as well get it done.
and then ordinance 28 is, just everything that's in there that you have to do because it's in the ordinance, but there's, we've talked about all of it already, so.
Okay.
Everyone comfortable with the 4 conditions?
I think the silt fence needs to be installed properly. I would assume that you realize that, but
Yeah.
I've seen some that
Oh, yeah,
are they prevent it right at the site, but it goes right into this, goes right around.
goes right around it, yeah.
So, I mean, you have to know how to install a silt fence.
Okay.
And if by the other building, if that all slopes away from the lake, is it necessary there?
I don't think it slopes anywhere. It's pretty flat right there.
It's pretty
I think, right?
flat.
Yeah, it's just the garage.
By the garage, where-
If
Yeah,
you were still on that map, those 2 rows of trees that are in there, that has a washout gully going towards the lake on the north side of that, by the north row of trees.
Okay.
And so
oh, yeah,
we're trying to prevent that.
that was somebody's demo spot, wasn't it? Wasn't there a bunch of junk in there?
Oh, yeah, there could have been. The only thing that was
Did it
left
get
was
cleaned
a
out?
little 3-foot disc.
No,
I think must have been horse-drawn disc.
yeah. Okay. We have 4 conditions. Someone wanna put those in motion?
I'll make a motion on the 4 conditions.
Okay.
And,
Second,
Okay, moved by Mike, seconded by Lindsay for the 4 conditions. Any discussion? All those in favor of the 4 conditions, say aye. Aye. Both same sign, that motion carries. Any other questions you have, Lori, right now? Otherwise,
Make sure I write down the 4 conditions where get a dumpster, make sure the trash, get the
Yeah.
silt fence up. What were the other 2?
yep, just all your fees and permits, which you
Yeah,
probably
we've
have
already
most of
done.
that already.
Yep.
And then, just if there's something in the ordinance, if you wanna look at the ordinance, but there's, I don't,
You're complying with
yeah,
it
you're
by
complying with
taking
it
the
by doing these
conditions.
conditions, you're complying, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just waste receptacle
Oh, it's this.
and, um,
I don't know.
silt fence.
Yeah,
we done.
yep. Thanks,
Yeah.
thanks, Wayne.
Thanks. See you later.
Yes.
Bye.
Okay,
So am I good to go at this point or is there
Yeah.
a waiting period?
We'll get this approved and through the commissioners.
Okay.
Start your dirt work or whatever, cause I know that the construction company's
Yep.
kind of itching to get
They're
going on
anxious.
that, so I'm gonna,
Have they been calling you?
yeah, they called me too, so. I'm gonna, get this ready to go for the commissioners, but in the meantime, just let them get after it.
Okay.
This is, yeah, so. Make sure the silt fence is installed. That's pretty much all I got.
Does the county have the silt fence, plastic with the stakes already in it so many feet apart?
I don't think so.
Okay, so you just gotta make your own.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought,
your contractor might have something.
I was
to-
gonna say a contractor probably gonna be the one that
Yeah.
wants to do it, so.
Okay, then the hearing is adjourned. Anything else for the planning commission?
Nope.
Okay. And then planning commission.
thank you.
Adjourned.
thank you.
Thanks, Larry.